Hey guys, Mandy, it's time for another podcast and we've got a special guest today, right?
That's right. We're so excited because it's one of our favorite artists. Welcome, Michael.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Hey Michael, you know what? We have a new room theme that's being released soon and you actually are the artist that worked on the theme. So it's great to have you here because we're going to show that off today. I'm just going to wake up my pet here. He's having a little nap. We got a lot to go through today, so hopefully we can cover a lot of things in a short amount of time because it is May and there are lots of interesting events happening on Webkinz Classic. Here's a little sneak peek. You'll notice my pet is wearing a martial arts jacket and pants and he's got this white belt and white band. If you read Mayor Goober's speech on Webkinz Day, he hinted that he was going to be opening a martial arts studio in the clubhouse over the summer and there's going to be a challenge that you can complete to earn different martial arts bands and belts. And if you manage to complete the whole 8-step challenge, you'll earn your black belt and band. So that's really exciting. The martial arts top and pants and white band and belt are going to be available to buy in the Kinz style outlet starting on May 8th. So you'll notice that soon. But the challenge, Mandy, that's going to start on June 1st, right?
Yeah, fun. It's really neat. Are there 7 or 8?
There are 8. Yeah,
8 colors to collect, and so I think it'll be really fun. It'll just be great that you can buy the different outfits because then you can dress up more than one pet, right? And they can all be at different stages. So I think that'll be really fun because, you know, you can have a whole class of martial artists all working together, and it's a fun event.
We'll talk about that more on another podcast closer to the start of that event. Mike, actually, you worked on the floral French items, right? That are part of this May flower collection event. And I have them displayed in a room here.
Yes, they definitely look familiar. They were a little while ago, but it was such a fun theme to work on. Yeah,
that's great.
They're so beautiful, Michael. I mean, I know we have lots of wacky furniture items that are sort of out there and fun, and they are great. But I love these items that look like something that you would love to have in your real house. And these are all beautiful items that I would have in my real life house.
Yeah, there's the side table, there's the vanity, the wardrobe, and the window. And when you actually drag the window along the wall, the scene outside changes. So there's a different view depending on where you place it in room. Really, really elegant items. And I know we've received so many positive comments. Did you have a certain inspiration behind these items?
I guess it was that kind of French decor inspiration. The floral design was a big element. Take some time and design the flowers and the pattern that would go onto it.
Yeah, and I really like these gold highlights as well. You have along the top of the wardrobe and on the handles. Really, really nice fine detail was added to those. I'll show you right now, actually, because Michael, we talked previously that you were also the artist who designed the new Dino Days room theme. That's going to be available in the W Shop on May 8th. And look at this.
I'm going to correct you, Michael. He is the second artist to design the new Dino Days theme because, of course, it's based on a fan design, which we love when we have contests and our players design items. But then Michael took it to a whole new level. So these are absolutely fantastic.
Those concept designs were really, really nice. I really liked them. And I hope you can see that I was so inspired by what the fans did that, I wanted to make it look as nice as their concept designs.
Yeah, we have such a creative, talented community that it's so fun when we build items based on our players' inspiration. And you did such a great job of translating them and the new items. They're just amazing.
Yeah, the colors are beautiful. It's one of the most colorful themes I think that we've released. Actually, this theme did not come with the wallpaper and the flooring, but I used the new jungle wallpaper here, and I think it works so well with all of these items. There's some unique pieces, like here, there's a little side table here, but it looks like a little dinosaur holding a glass tray, and you can place items on the tray. This lamp is really unique. It's actually quite large, but you can also actually display it on different items. So here, it looks like it's ready to jump right into the room.
It was Tiger Lily 5 who designed us. Tiger Lily 5 did a fantastic job.
Yeah, and I could see players designing rooms using these items, rooms such as like, a rainforest cafe or a theme park. This kind of, I was trying to design some sort of nursery or some sort of preschool space. With all of these dinosaurs. Yeah.
I mean, some of the items are absolutely clearly furniture, like the bed and the couch and stuff. But some of these you could almost make like a little dinosaur zoo because, you know, they almost act as sort of like a big plushie, right? Like the sleeping dinosaur, the little tables.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
Like there's a whole dino there, right? So these are really neat.
Yeah, the little beanbag chair, I guess you're talking about. Really, really nice.
Yeah.
Let me jump back into this room because starting on May 9th and running until the 19th, Holly Hopper is going to be back in the clubhouse with her garden center, and she's going to be handing out potted plants that you can actually add to your room and watch them grow. And when they're ready, you can actually harvest food from them. So I have them here. They're actually not ready to be harvested yet. I think they're almost ready. I planted them a few days ago. So when you visit Holly Hopper in the garden center and click on her, you're going to be awarded one of 3 potted plants daily. So there's a potted chili pepper plant. You can see it in my dock. There's a potted mini cucumber plant and a potted cherry tomato plant. And they actually work like our growing gardens plots that you can get when you add a seed pack into your room. But instead of having it as a plot, we're actually having it as a potted plant there. So here's the chili plant on its first growth state. You can see the little seed pack there, but as it begins to grow, the seed pack will be removed. You'll start seeing the chilies grow. And when it's ready to be harvested, you can click on it. The actual food will be added to your dock. They're homegrown foods. Here's a look at the chilies, for example. Mike, did you work on these?
Yes, I did.
Okay, wow.
It's so fun. Such a fun idea to work on.
I almost wish that basket, like these are all consumables, right? I'd love to put that basket in my room. They're so cute. But I was going to say they're sort of similar to the e-store patio plants, but they do work a little differently in that these do grow like our harvest plants.
Right.
I think the patio plants are more of a dispenser, but I love these because you will be able to decorate with them anywhere. So, like, look how neat they look in this room, you know?
Yeah, you can place them indoors. You can place them outdoors. One thing, though, is that you can't place them on top of a surface, so you can't add them to a side table, for example. But these pots are nice and big, and the plants are so lush that they just look so great when you display them on the floor. Yeah, look for those 3 plants. And, guys, they're randomly awarded every single day you go to the garden center from May 9th to 19th. So if you want to have the best chance to collect all 3, guys, make sure you visit Holly every day at the garden center at the clubhouse on the Webkinz Classic desktop app to collect all 3. There's lots of stuff going on in May. As you are listening to this podcast, when this is being released, we are actually having a tie-dye event that is currently taking place on Webkinz Classic. And that's when you see those bottles of tie-dye floating across your screen. The rainbow tie-dye, when you click on them, the tie-dye will be added to your dock. I have a bunch here, and you can use them to tie-dye clothes from the W shop. Right, Mandy?
Yeah, I say this every time. Just be sure you're using the right dye with the right items, because if you use the clothing dye on the furniture, it's going to make a random item and you're going to lose your dye. So be sure to be using the clothing dye. And then there's a bunch of clothing to choose from. There's that bow, there's the dress. Did we do a new?
Yeah, the new one that we released for this event we did the sneakers.
Of course, I forgot. Yes. And again, as with all our DIY stuff, they're just great items on their own because you just get a plain pair of sneakers or a plain white bow or a plain white dress, and you can use them just like that. But then you can also use them with the DIY ticket and the DIY dye, and then you create these cool outfits, and there's like common, uncommon, and rare, right, Michael?
Yeah, that you can only collect the rainbow tie-dye during this event, but the retro rainbow tie-dye is always available in the W shop. But like you said, yeah, when you go to the clothing machine and the Kinstel outlet, you combine a piece of clothing, the ticket, and the tie-dye, and you'll make a little gift box that looks like a scrunched up tie-dyed piece of clothing. And when you add that to your room, you're awarded either a common, uncommon, rare piece of clothing. clothing. So I'll show you that now. So we just got those shoes. These are the new ones for the event. I'm going to add the shoes, and let's use our rainbow tie-dye and a design ticket. The clothing and the design tickets, again, are always available in the fun stuff DIY section of the W Shop. When I click make it, I'll get that gift box.
Yeah, it's neat. Like if you've ever done tie-dye at home, like you sort of roll stuff up and then you wrap it in elastics and stuff, and that's what makes the pattern. And people do some amazing things with tie-dye. Like it's wild. So.
Oh, yeah. And actually, guys, if you want to learn more about these tie-dyed pieces of clothing, and if you want to see what the rare, common, uncommon ones look like, you can always get the DIY tie-dye guide in the fun stuff DIY section of the W Shop. You'll also receive it the first time you log in between May 1st and May 8th. Let me just make this retro rainbow tie-dyed sneaker gift box, and I'll go to my room now and open them to see which ones we earn. I really like this room. Those flower collection prizes turned out great. And actually, Mandy, there's something really extra special about this flower collection event this year, right?
Oh, yeah. Now, we did this with the previous event. So when we started Next, your username and password were all automatically reserved for when you make a Next account. So anybody who has created a linked account in Webkinz Next, when you complete the flower collection, those prizes will be sent to Webkinz Next. And they're so beautiful. I love this. That is very exciting news. And I think players will be so excited to hear that.
Yeah, and I'll actually show you how they look like in just a sec. And actually, we'll also be giving out a code for Growing Garden blueberry seeds at the end of this episode. So stay tuned. We'll do that shortly. I just wanted to open up these gift boxes. So here is the DIY Rainbow Sneakers gift box. I'm going to drag it in my room, and let's see if we earned those rare sneakers. Oh, look at that. We got uncommon. So that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Let me add them to my pet.
You're going to have to work on your martial arts skills to get a more colorful belt, Michael.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I have some training to do with Goober, this summer for sure. There you go. We got the common retro rainbow sneakers. I think these ones look great with the martial arts jacket and pants. I think maybe, Mandy, we should allow players to tie-dye their martial arts jacket and pants, because that would look pretty funky.
That's something for a future event, but yeah.
Exactly. Lots of things going on. Just before we give away that code, I just wanted to remind you that the way that you do collect flowers on Webkinz Classic is from your Kinsville map. When you access your map, you'll see the little flower collection icon there, and you click on it, you'll get 1 free flower a day if you are free or full player. If you're deluxe, you get 2 free flowers a day. And then you can ask your friends for more just by clicking that Ask Friends button. Now, very exciting.
I have a question for you, artist Michael. I know you mainly work on Classic. Do you work on any Next items? Like, would these items that you created in Classic, would you work on them in Next, or do they get passed on to a different artist who takes your interpretations and then creates them for Next?
I've only been working on Classic.
Okay.
And then the artist on Next. I think it's because it's such a different engine that they're familiar. Yeah. But it's cool because then I just focus on the art style for Classic, and then they can interpret it for Next.
Oh, well, you do a beautiful job. So you've given them something absolutely fantastic to work with. So
thank you.
Great work. Yeah.
Absolutely. Again, these are the 5 items that you can earn from the flower collection event that will be added to your Webkinz Classic account. And like Mandy said, the very next day, you'll also unlock them on your Webkinz Next account. And here is a look at how they appear on Webkinz Next. Really, really nice.
They look amazing in both games. So I think players are going to be so excited to discover that they can get these in Next. And guys, you know what? If you haven't checked out Next in a while, you've got to go, because we are adding stuff all the time. It is so much fun. There are more games than ever. It's just really great. Check it out if you haven't. And if you have, then look at these fabulous items you have to look forward to.
Yeah, I should mention that you won't be notified that these items have been added to your Next account, but you will find them in your dock the very next day you unlock them on Webkinz Classic. But yeah, Mandy, we started a new season on Webkinz Next, and we have a new raccoon that's being released on Webkinz Next and Webkinz Classic.
Oh my gosh, another fan design. And this one, I do know the name of the player. Crazy Grace designed the cotton candy raccoon. And I believe that the release date for the cotton candy raccoon is is May 17th. Originally, we had planned to release it on Webkinz Day, but we wanted to make sure it was just perfect and got its very own special release. And it is so cute. So, yeah.
One of my favorite pets, I think, that we've released. Definitely on Webkinz Next, one of my favorite pets. Really, really well done.
And, oh my goodness, Sally will be doing a breakdown of some of the traits that can get passed on to the babies. And they're really cute because they're very soft cotton candy colors. And it's just very, very sweet. Definitely, yeah, you're going to want to check that out.
Yeah, you mentioned before that our players are so talented, and we can't stress that enough. We just have such a creative group of players, and what a community we have built together. It's been 19 years.
Wow.
Since the launch of Webkinz. Yeah, we just celebrated our 19th anniversary on April 29th. And it's so exciting. I'm
it's
just going to
be
blow my
20
nose.
years next year. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it.
Just awesome. By the way, here, Mandy, is a look at all the growth states of those potted plants that I just showed you that you can collect from Holly Hopper. From the clubhouse, again, it's from May 9 to 19th in the garden center. These turned out really well. Did you work on these, did you say, Mike?
Yeah, I did.
Fantastic, Michael. And you know what? Like sometimes I just like to leave them at their full state and not even because they look so I mean, it's great. If you harvest them, you can keep getting your veggies, but they're so pretty. Oh my goodness.
And the actual food really has a sort of fresh homegrown feel to them. They look like they've just been freshly picked. And I love that twine that's used to wrap up these peppers in a little basket with the cucumbers.
I love it.
Would there be an option in the future to can those hot peppers?
Oh, hey, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
I think
Michael
so.
Webkinz is a big gardener, and you love to grow your hot peppers, don't you?
I love hot peppers. I love growing cucumbers and canning them as well. But that's, you know what, that's a really interesting idea for another DIY event. Maybe you need like a special jar, one of these pieces and a design ticket or something, and then you could mix them together. And
maybe on a stove rather than the clothing machine. But yeah,
absolutely.
Neat idea.
Yeah, that is a very good idea.
This is how we get ideas, Michael.
Exactly.
Great.
No, because I know your hobbies. That's why.
Yeah. So here's a look at the May event calendar. You can access this from the Things to Do menu at any time. There's the Garden Center event starting on the 9th. At the end of the month, we have a Magic W Floaty Clicky event, and you can click on the Magic W to earn packs of seeds. And we're actually giving away a brand new pack of yellow bell pepper seeds that have never been available in the past. You can only get them through this event. So guys, good luck trying to find those. But Mandy, as promised, why don't we give away a code for these Growing Gardens blueberry seeds, which I believe were available from Holly Hopper in the garden center in the past, but they're pretty rare.
Okay, so the code, which expires on August 31st, can be entered in the code shop, and you can find the code shop under the Things to Do menu. And this is for Webkinz Classic. So the code is W2FORKMUL2RQXLWE. So be sure to enter that before they expire on August 31st.
Absolutely. Michael, thank you so much for joining us. We love having guests, especially the artists on the show, because you guys are so talented. We love showing off your work. And I just actually wanted to ask you, did you have a favorite Dino Days item that you worked on? Great items. I just wanted to know which one was your favorite.
I think the Hadrosaurus lamp is so cool. And the fact that it lights up and it's got like...
Yeah, we show it turned on because it's so cool the way it's like head spike turns on. It's really a neat item.
Yeah, I agree. As you said, Mandy, before, you could really use it as almost an extra pet because it looks alive when you place it in your room.
They were such neat items. I'm so glad that theme won.
Thank you guys for hosting today with me. Guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for playing. You can email us at podkinz@gans.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Webkinz, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.